Long time no see. It's been, I think, like 2 weeks. That's the longest I've gone without uploading a video, I think. And for that, I am sorry. I'm so very sorry. I know some of you really do enjoy watching my videos and look forward to them, and I have completely forsaken you guys. And for that, I am so very sorry. To make up for that, I will tell you where I have been. Last entry, I opened up about my ideations, my special little ideations. I think you can guess why I did that, because they were, coming back. Now, can you guess why I disappeared for such a long time? Based off what I just said, Yeah, okay. So for those who get it. For those who don't, I'm sorry. I was in the ICU for 4 days afterwards. I couldn't eat. They had to put a tube through my nose, down my throat, and then to my stomach to feed me and to give me medicine. It was painful. Swallowing was painful because a tube was in the way of my throat. So for 2 days after that, I had to manually swallow so that it wouldn't hurt. After getting discharged from the ICU. So yeah, honestly, I don't remember much before that happened. I was basically just out of mind. I wasn't there. I wasn't on Earth at all. I did not spend a single second on Earth for the past week before that. So obviously I didn't go to school. I skipped school. I haven't gone to school in 3 or 4 weeks now, almost a month. Damn. But I know you guys don't want to hear only the bad news, and don't worry, I finally have good news this time. So, I think it was a week ago? Or no. Sorry, I don't know when it was, but it was around... No, sorry, wait. Yeah. Okay, Wednesday? 3 days ago, we went to the International Center in my area to ask about what the fuck am I supposed to do with my schooling, because I don't want to stay there no more. I am having trouble. I don't have any friends, and I would like an environment where there are actually also foreigners who are also actually struggling. You know what I mean? So the reason why I kind of went crazy is because I learned that most schools in Japan don't allow students to transfer to other schools in the middle of the semester. When I say most, it's almost all. It's truly almost all. It's just there's specific schools, types of schools that allow you to move in the middle of the school year, and that's why I kind of went crazy. Why went cuckoo and did the bad, So we asked how the fuck am I supposed to do this? Because I cannot spend another day in this damn school I'm in. And they came with good news saying there's actually this type of school that allows students to move in the middle of the semester. And that's called correspondence schools. And basically in correspondence schools, I didn't really know what it meant at the time, but I just knew it was not a special school where basically it doesn't use all of the 5 days of school, doesn't use the weekdays doesn't use all of the weekdays to study, but it uses some days or most days to teach an extracurricular of sorts, something that's not, the basic math, science, Japanese subjects. They teach something else, and they teach it predominantly. I don't know if I'm using that word wrong. I honestly don't know. I'm sorry. But they recommended me 2 correspondence schools. One of them is a school specifically to teach you Japanese. So if I go there, I will most definitely meet other foreigners and people who are also actually studying Japanese. Okay? And then the second school, it's not a foreigner school. It's not an international school, and there aren't foreigners at all. But why did they recommend it to me? When I was there, they asked me if I had any hobbies, right? I told them, oh, I like music, sports, and art. They were like, whoa! What they had recommended to me instead of the Japanese school that they showed me was a music school. A music school where basically they just teach you a shit ton of about music. Like, there are many courses you can like join in. You can like be an event designer, a sound producer, a music producer, artist. You can like learn so much shit. You can choose from all those courses to learn shit like about music. And I was like, so my two choices now are either that English school, that Japanese school, or that music school. And also, I have to tell you my plan after going to the school because, right, I am in Japan with a student visa, okay? And I have to renew my student visa soon. The only reason I'm in Japan is because I have a student visa. If I don't have a student visa or a visa at all, I will get kicked out. Or I'll basically be an illegal resident here in Japan. I need to renew my visa around August or July, okay? A lot of immigrations do not recognize correspondence schools as real schools to have a student visa for. So if I do choose any of those schools, from what I just said, I can't stay there. I can't stay there because my student visa won't allow it. And also, I have to stay in the current school I have right now for until August, until I get my visa renewed. Until August, because August is like, what's it called? Summer vacation. It's a whole month off of school. And September is like when school starts again. I have to basically decide in that duration of August whether or not I am going to move schools or not. Because a lot of people around in my life are counting on me doing the whole 3 years in this school I'm in right now. But, I don't know if they understand. I literally did something bad because I was in this school, because I can't do it. I don't think it's clicking. I don't know, but the reason I say this is because one of my biggest problems I had in this school, or have in this school, is that I don't have friends. But apparently I had a meeting with my teacher today, with another teacher for like support, because she can speak English a little. And girl, one of the problems I have is that I don't have a friend group. I don't have a place to be. I don't have friends. But apparently my teacher just told me today that the friend group I was in, the one I felt not welcomed in, the one I thought had girls that hated me in, apparently they have been missing me like shit. And I'm not saying this is really what it is, because honestly, I don't believe it myself. I don't believe it. But they said, my teacher so told me that apparently they can't function right. They're not functioning correctly, or their group isn't like holding together well. Umaku, cause umaku means like to be good at something. They can't the group can't be good without me, apparently. And I can't believe that. I don't believe that, right? I believe it slightly because a lot of them messaged me during the days I was kind of not going to school and was like, yo, I miss you, dude. Or like, yo, I heard from the teacher why you weren't going to school. I'm sorry that happened. And I was like, it's fine. I don't even know what my teacher told them. I'm gonna be honest, but that's like the only reason I slightly believe it. But I don't even believe it. Because even when I was there, they could function well. They functioned well. They functioned right. They could do it without me. But now that I'm gone, they're suddenly like, huh? And there's another thing that my teacher mentioned. She's basically said, like, it's like kind of like how in my absence, they kind of realized how important I was to their group. Fuck off! Like, I know that should be good news to me, but that just pisses me off. Damn. Anyways, so yeah. I was also told that I could bring my fucking translator to school all this time. They told me in the start of the year. They were like, "Oh, you can't bring any devices." And I was like, "Can I bring like my little translator?" They were like, "No." But now I'm being told I can. And they told me to bring it on Monday so that they can inspect it and see. My life would have been way easier if I had that fucking translator. But anyways, sorry. I didn't mean to scream at you guys. I'm trying to be happy. That's the thing. That's another good news that I have. I'm trying to be happy. I was in a slump days after the hospital, because after going to the hospital, because no one's gonna really start to act cheerful after doing that to themselves, right? But after the news where they told me basically I can like transfer schools in the middle of the semester, because I thought it was impossible. That's why I couldn't see a future for myself. I couldn't see a future for myself where I was happy, and that's why I was, but now that they're telling me that I have a chance. There's hope. They're telling me there's hope. Now I'm trying to be happy. I'm trying to do stuff that makes me happy. Like makeup, music, buying stuff. I don't know. I'm doing everything. After I want to go to a steakhouse soon, because I've never tried medium rare steak, and because I don't like meat, but now I want to try it because it looks good, and I'll never be able to do that stuff if I don't try. And I read a lot of your comments, and I don't think you guys understand how helpful those comments are for me. A lot of you give some advice, a lot of you just give simple comfort, and I don't think you guys understand how much that means to me, really. It means a lot. I know that my journey, I know that life is still gonna be a challenge for me. Just because one thing happened, one good thing happened doesn't mean that it's gonna be a-okay from here on, but I wanna believe. I want to hope again, because honestly, I don't want to be I don't want to be sad. I want to be happy. I don't want to be skipping uploads cuz I don't have any energy to. I don't want to be hopeless. I want to live. As much as I also don't, I want to experience life. And so I'm thinking from here on out, even though I'll have those days where I will be really sad, I need to remember that there's like a solution for everything in life. Because one thing that really broke me out of my slump after I got out of the ICU is the realization that my brother's birthday is really fucking soon. And I love my brother more than anything. Oh my god, I'm crying. I love my brother more than anything. He's literally been my idol since I was a kid. And he still is. My mom, when she talked to me after I did the deed, she told me that my brother didn't take it well, and I was like, why? And then she reminded me, it's your brother's birthday soon. And I was like, fuck. So, yeah. I'm gonna keep going, even if it's for the simplest and smallest things ever, like you guys. And you guys aren't that simple and small, but you know what I mean, right? I'll take every single fucking motivation I can have in life and I'll etch it into my brain. I'll fucking burn it into my brain until I learn, or until I unlearn these awful thoughts I have. I want to get better. I really do. I have more to talk about, and honestly, I'm thinking of streaming. Like, maybe I'll do a stream and talk about stuff, but that's kind of like blurry as well, because I don't know if that's really possible. But I'd really like to, because there's so much I want to talk about. There really is. Next entry, I'll talk about a little bit more about my future in my school life, because it's not looking good. It's not looking good, but that's okay, right? Because it's okay. There doesn't need to be a reason why it's okay. But anyways, I hope y'all are doing well. Oh my god, I've been saying this. I guess I'll see you all in the next one, and I hope you have a good night.